All right, Capricorn. Let's do this. So right now, this energy that you have going on for this week is about a difficult decision or a difficult situation that you're keeping the balance of, that you're not paying attention to. What is going on with y'all? Okay, this is basically it. That's all I got for this card. I mean, this is just blatantly what it is. Right now, you guys are stuck in limbo. You guys are waiting on a new perspective. That's what the Hangman is about. Waiting on waiting to see the world from a different perspective. Wait. And what are you waiting for? The Queen of Swords. Perhaps you're waiting on being more. Maybe you're waiting for the opportunity to be more honest or speaking your truth, or maybe you're waiting for somebody to come into your life that is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or maybe you're stuck in this time because you have something you have to deal with someone that's like an air sign of some sort. Or someone that you see that's very cut to the chase, very good at communication, someone that's very honest. Oh, sorry, this is my deck here. But someone that's very honest. Or someone that's very kind of cold. It can be very attached with their feelings, but it's only because they do that to protect themselves. So that could be you guys wanting to keep things, being kind of cold at the moment. You're not warming up a little bit. Maybe that's why you're stuck in limbo. Or this is definitely in regards to somebody that's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, what you guys are dealing with, I don't think anybody wants stress. You have the Nine of Swords. The crowning energy, it represents what you want, what you need to do to get what you want, and what you're dealing with. So what you're dealing with right now is stress. You guys are stressed out. You guys are depressed. That's not good, guys. That's not cool. Whatever this difficult situation you guys are in that you don't want to pay attention to, you guys are dealing with it in so not the best way. You guys are getting stressed out. That's not cool, guys. Don't get stressed. I understand though. Everything happens. We just gotta, we work on it together. In the past, you had the Page of Wands. You received some sort of news, some communication. This could also have been a beginning of something exciting, a beginning of something passionate, a project of some sort being started as well. In the present, though, you are focusing on what you want. You're going after what you want. Perhaps you're speaking through emotions and speaking through emotions, or speaking with, or offering love. Or someone else is offering love to you guys. It's very interesting, guys. You're not known for speaking how you feel. You're usually very practical. But that's really brave of y'all. Really brave if you guys are going out there speaking how you feel. For those of you that are in a relationship already. But in the future, you have the Two of Cups. This is the soulmate relationship. This is the connection. It doesn't necessarily be a soulmate. Nobody wants a soulmate. I'm just going to say that now. Nobody wants a soulmate. When they know what it is, nobody wants it. But to help you get to the next level. But this means two people coming together, connection being formed. As you can see here, the two people here are giving each other a sip of their drink, of each other's drink, but not of their own. That's a connection. So this speaks to you guys. Hope that there's some the future holds somebody that has a connection, that you have a connection with. I think that's beautiful. Or maybe rekindling something with this Queen of Swords here. Well, before I get into assumptions, let's go ahead and start shuffling and getting a clearer message here. Whoa. The Ten of Cups. You guys are feeling stuck in regards to an ending of a cycle, of an emotional cycle. Because I don't think this is a happily ever after. You probably are waiting for a happily ever after. You're just waiting on that, and the Queen of Swords is keeping you from that. Or maybe you're waiting on the Queen of Swords to give you this happiness. Let's see. Why is the Queen of Swords hindering the Hermit? So perhaps this is about you guys being detached and kind of maybe cutthroat. But it could also mean that you guys aren't speaking your truth. You guys aren't being the Queen of Swords, someone that is honest and speaks her mind and speaks through and thinks with logic and things. I mean, you guys always think with logic, but perhaps you guys aren't speaking your truth. Let me pull one more card for that just to be sure. Or maybe they're trying to say that the Queen of Swords went MIA. Victory, the Six of Wands. So this is in regards to victory. It's weird. Let me just pull one more because it's crazy. I don't normally do this. I usually do 3 cards, but this is kind of getting crazy. 5 of Swords. So this is, to me, this is saying that this is something having to do with retreating, victory of some sort, but it's an unfulfilling victory. So it's it's like that happiness that it's like that victory that you get because you did everything that you needed to do to win, and you don't feel good about it. So maybe there was a fight that wouldn't happened or something, or maybe you took this. Maybe you guys, or maybe even the Queen of Swords, she basically went off on her own, or you went off on your own, and it wasn't a fulfilling victory. It was a victory that wasn't very fulfilling. It's so crazy. It was, well, that's weird, and it's kind of keeping you from ending the cycle, possibly. That's crazy, y'all. Whoa. All right, the 9 of Swords. What's going on in that? Why are we dealing with this? What's going on? Justice. Perhaps you're in due of an apology, or you probably have to deal with some sort of karma. At this moment, maybe she eluded you, or you eluded her, and it's keeping you kind of in this cycle from you ending that cycle. There's an apology in order, though. Something's going on, that's all. I'll pull one more card for that. The 5 of Cups. There's some regret, guys. You guys are regretting something. There's some missed opportunity somewhere. Somebody's feeling something. Maybe you feel like maybe you're dwelling in the past because this person eluded you and you just can't get over it. And I understand that's what probably was keeping you guys from finishing the cycle, and you need that apology to move forward, or vice versa. That sucks, y'all. That sucks. What about the Page of Wands in the past? What's going on? So what does that mean? Okay, let's get some. There's a card in here that's upside down. The Emperor. So you probably got some news in regards of somebody being very stubborn, someone that's kind of stiff. You could have dealt with somebody that was an Aries, but this could have been news in regards of like your way or the highway, an ultimatum of some sort. Gee whiz. Whoa. What the hell's going on? What about the Knight of Cups? What's going on with the Knight of Cups? Oh man, there's so many cards here. So you got 3 cards here, okay? The Knight of Cups is in regards to 3 cards: 3 of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Page of Cups. So this is about offering love that could lead to potential happiness and planning for the future. This is planning for the future, big time. Oh man, that's beautiful. The present, yeah, that's what you're offering. You're offering maybe you're ready to offer these plans, or somebody else, maybe the Queen of Swords I don't know. Maybe you're wanting to, or maybe you're offering to make plans for the future towards happiness. Maybe you've extended that love offer, or somebody else did. But maybe the Queen of Swords is back, and that's what's kind of making you feel stuck. Maybe after everything that's kind of happened with him or her. I shouldn't say she, because this is a general reading, and I can't determine whether it's a female or a male. And especially since there's so many people watching this. It could be the same situation, just with different sexes. He or she might have went MIA, you guys are kind of feeling stuck because this is in regards to your happily ever after. You guys are like waiting to figure out whether he or she's gonna be offering you new love, or you're gonna be offering them new love. You're trying to figure out your future right now. That's what's kind of, it could be what's on hold at the moment. Whew, man. I hope it's not the other thing that I was figuring out here, but I think it is. I think it is about being stuck due to some emotional cycle not ending. Maybe the social cycle isn't ended, so that's why you're kind of stuck. And it's because somebody eluded somebody, and it's somebody in regards to a Queen of Swords. Somebody was in a relationship with Queen of Swords, and they have some regrets in regards to that. Or whatever. Let's not whatever to this, but just like there's so many different possibilities with this. But man, that's interesting. The Two of Cups is in regards to the Knight of Pentacles, taking it slow. Maybe you guys are wanting to rekindle a relationship with somebody, but reconnect with someone, or connect with somebody, but take it slower. Making sure that this is the person you want to be with, and not someone that's that's gonna possibly skip out on you all again, because that sucks. That's not right. This is you guys wanting to take things slow because you had to take that time out for yourself. You needed to do shit. Might not have been the best way to do it, and you weren't happy about going, but you're back now, ready to offer love, plan for that future and that potential happiness, but you want to take it slow a little bit. Or maybe the situation in the future, you want to take it slow. Fudge. Okay. So, in your outcome, though, you have the Eight of Swords. This is feeling stuck in your thoughts. Things kind of clouding your judgment. Well, not clouding your judgment, but just kind of making you feel like you're trapped and you don't have anywhere to go because you're thinking that everything is kind of it's just sticky, if that makes sense. And to clarify that, you have Judgment. So this is a situation that's coming back up from the past. This is renewal. This is something that's happened before for y'all, maybe. Maybe this is somebody did this to you guys and it's happening again, or perhaps you're doing this to someone else, or vice versa. Shoot. But this is a return. So that's probably why that's probably why you guys are feeling stressed out, kind of stuck in your thoughts, overwhelmed by everything, because this is a repeat. Holy moly, guys! No, you're supposed to have happiness. Oh, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That's the advice from the romance angels. Let's go ahead and pull a Wisdom of the Oracle deck card as well. I'll read the essential meanings and the oracle meaning in the romance readings. Sorry, the relationship readings. Let me just say that one more time. I'm going to read the essential, the oracle, and the relationship meanings. Alright, the card that fell out for you guys today is Higher Power. Number 4. Let's go ahead and read that. Essential meanings: conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. This is the Oracle message, by the way. This card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a place for your life more wondrous than you can ever know. You are always protected and divinely directed. relationship message. It's time to address how much effort you give to your relationship with your higher power, called God, Goddess, Spirit, or in other words, that is sacred and holy. Or sorry, another name that's sacred and holy. Recognize that your partnership with Spirit is your number one priority. The response of this card also indicates that there is a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential to your growth in evolution. Tend to your spiritual connections and remain aware of your true nature. Ooh, all right. All right, so to summarize this whole reading here, it's a difficult situation that you guys are going through right now. That's the energy for this week. Things are kind of feeling a little stuck in regards to your happily ever after, and it's because either somebody went off on their own and it wasn't very a happy departure. Possibly it was, I don't know about a separation, but somebody took some time off to themselves because something wasn't going on. Like, there was happiness there, but it wasn't, I don't know, it was some sort of victory, but it wasn't a good victory either. And what you're dealing with right now, it's depression and sadness. Perhaps you guys need an apology, or there's some karma that needs to be balanced up right now, or you need to give that apology right now because you feel upset about what's happened. There's some regret there, guys. There's some definitely regret in your hearts right now. Either it's for what they did to you, or vice versa. In the past, you guys had gotten some news. It seems like an ultimatum, honestly. Some sort, or maybe someone that was being very stubborn that gave you that news. Someone that was possibly an Aries. You could also be dealing with someone that's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or had been dealing with someone that's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius currently. Because right now, you're ready to offer love. You're going off to offer love. You're focusing on what you want. You want to focus on romance and everything, because the Knight is about romance, focusing on what he wants and love, emotions. This is about, in regards to him, it's about like being able to give that offer out. Okay, that offer of love, giving that offer of love and of this pure happiness, and plan for the future with this person. In the future, you have that connection, but it could be with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that's younger than you, or it's someone that seems more immature than you are, or this could just be somebody that is or working on a connection in a slow pace in the future. But your outcome is the Eight of Swords, being stuck in your thoughts in regards to a situation coming back up again, or an ex coming back into your life.